So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Danielson has it out wide and in space. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
So Danielson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Shevchenko! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Griezmann. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Danielson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Petit. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now then, the ball's come loose. "30 minutes gone. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Danielson. Roberto. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Law.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Law. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cannavaro. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Griezmann. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Schneider. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Speculative strike. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nunez. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Now it's Darwin. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Law. Griezmann. And that could set him on his way.
Owen.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Batistuta. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Great chance! He's scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Oh, he's done very well to take... It's Schneider! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Griezmann. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Schneider. Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the finish! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come...
Can he finish? Rivaldo. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No, that's been intercepted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 added minutes has been
Good
indicated.
spot, he's seen the run. Foden. Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Al Nassr take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up.
Torres! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Law! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still goalless. Rivaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. He'll try from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Law. He's having a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And important...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Mbappe in with the challenge. Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Shevchenko. Aim forwards. Doué.
Pretty robust defending.
Petit. Belletti. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Costa Curta. Griezmann.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Header! Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's out of reach.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Daniel Van Buiten.
And that's definitely not his best.
Rivaldo.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Griezmann.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And Shevchenko! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Erling Haaland. Number 2, Pep Guardiola. Substitution. There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Law! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lobbed in behind. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Has a look and plays it forward. Big header! And again! Big chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
This their second corner of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In comes the delivery. Aim forwards. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's in! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Although clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. He could be in here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Schneider.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's got away. Neymar. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Deep cross. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Can he latch on to this? Bastoni cuts it out. Modric. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Pass somewhat off target. And still we await the first breakthrough. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. Son Heung-min. Has a go! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
No space, no prop. Son Heung-min! And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Modric. It's Son Heung-min! And that would have been game, set and match.
Son Heung-min has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar.
And now they can clear their lines.
Dennis Long, number 15.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but
Son Heung-min! Oh, surely that deserved better.
that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Number 3.
Rijkaard makes the interception.
Substitutions taking place.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And it's Guti. That's really well cleared.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Jorginho. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it belts one. Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the...
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Petit gets it away. And he's let fly. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Right, Shevchenko. Last. He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Timber has it in a wide position. He's got away. He rises! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neatly clipped into space. Shevchenko! Shevchenko with a beautifully timed run. That's a nicely measured pass. There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. That is good alertness. Fires from distance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's run loose here. Oh, it's played. Header! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Manchester United are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
This their second corner of the game. Big header! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Schneider. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's on his way! Oh, a delicate chip through. Dink through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cleared away. Diogo Costa. Van Bouten. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Van Bouten did well. Had a shot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
We have
Schneider.
got changes here
Number
from both
8,
sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Number 9. Messi. Number 7. Shevchenko.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar.
Coming on the
Oh,
field.
perfectly measured that.
13.
He's found some... And the shots!
Number 18. Peter Kush.
And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Neymar did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity gratefully received. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shifted upfield. Costa Curta cuts it out. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get onto this? Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Belletti. Oh, good spread. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Now who's going to... That's another chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. And the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent...
Messi! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been picked out. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
There will be 3
Barcelona
minutes added
are
time.
looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. It's a great ball. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that could set him on his way. Schneider. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, played right into his path. And Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! The second half sparked straight into life. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Lahm. Ronaldo looking to run onto it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And a header! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Vieira demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now, it's Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9. Messi. Number 7. Shevchenko. Number
That's a
8.
decent clearance.
Bellingham.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's clever.
Number 13.
Rummenigge.
Number 14.
Interesting ball.
Rivaldo. Number 24.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Number 18.
Well, they've got it again.
Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 3.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Messi. chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nakata.
Petit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Vieira, and he's got the beating of his man.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Griezmann.
Can he latch on to this? Oh no, what has happened here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. Gone is any margin of error, and we are faced with absolutes. Anything but a win, and it is all over. Those are the cold, hard facts. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Shevchenko! He's got tall. And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely weighted ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Messi, that's a shade optimistic. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more...
Shevchenko! And that has been clubbed away. Havertz. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Shevchenko. And he's certainly onside here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Messi gets his pass away. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Havertz! Well, now... Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta. Bellingham. And it's Sneijder. Shevchenko. Nicely spread. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri gets it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Massaro. Massaro! It's anyone's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? And Shevchenko! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Havertz! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Now that's well seen too.
Such good technique.
He's beaten the last man.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's got a sight. Oh, it rattles the bar. And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might be in here! Messi. Played into space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Messi, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Messi goes short. Messi gets it away. Could be danger here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Big chance! One-on-one! Loose, got a shot away! It's a loose ball. That's a decent clip. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Bellingham put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Always onto this. Now this could be a chance. And Shevchenko! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Oh, what has happened here?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Costa Curta. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu getting this one clear. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona, definitely impressive.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did... Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. And Messi! No way through. Van der Vaart. And he'll shoot here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Van der Vaart has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has been slung wide. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Fires from distance. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham! Bellingham! And he's cut it out. Neymar. Oh, super find. He's found the big chance. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Turkey have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Opts to play it back. Oh, that is asked. Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Dixon. And he was quick to react. Diogo Costa.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He might be in here. Has a go! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good effort from distance. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
There will be 3 minutes
Petit,
added time.
quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that
needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Belletti. Spread it left. Adams. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he put it away? Great strike, in for the pieces. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Davids. Van der Vaart.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Belletti. Pinches it off him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham fiddles it through. Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Substitution for Turkey, number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi, number 23. Rafael van der
David
Vaart,
Villa,
number 8.
and he welcomes it in.
Number 11. Batistuta.
And he's been shifted off it. Gives it back.
Number
That's good
13.
pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Number
Saka!
7, Bukayo Saka. Number 14.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 15, David Villa.
Speculative strike.
Substitutions taking place.
Comfortable claim for the keeper. Saka.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's headed upfield. Nakata. Law. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Pedri, and he's in on goal. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Costa Curta. So we're still where we started right now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely worked. Musiala finds himself offside. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's let fly. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Fires from distance. Decent hit and on target. Belletti. For Petit. Messi. Bellingham! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cannavaro. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Van Bouten.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the whistle goes for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Petit. And it's Schneider. Musiala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Owen! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Owen cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his head to it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Costa Curta. He's had a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neatly clipped into space. Owen! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Owen gets through, and the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Chooses to go back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's heaved it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's a chance. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking here to chip it through. Kvaratskhelia, and he's had it nicked away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That
Had a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should...
Good effort from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And he's got his range wrong there. He has found the way through. Up for a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Time and again they are repelled. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
This match was 71,649.
Fiddles it through. Oh, well played.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Petit. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Pedri, gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's out once more. Schneider!
Just off target.
Snyder usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Added time.
Well, they've got it again. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a